everyone, Jake here from Netronic. Thanks for joining me today as we take a look at the Visual Service Scheduler built by Netronic, specifically for Microsoft Dynamics NAV. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of the Visual Service Scheduler interface and providing a sense of what it's like to work within the tool. So first, as I navigate to my departmental menus in NAV, I just want to show you guys really quick here in my order processing, in my service module, I have service orders already set up. So it's these service orders that we're going to be then providing a visual face to in the Visual Service Scheduler. So as I move back here to my service module and into my planning and dispatching, I'm going to go ahead and open up my Visual Service Scheduler there under List Items. And what this is going to be is a visualized dispatch board. So I've gone and opened up the Visual Service Scheduler, which is a standard NAV page. You can see I have my role center on the left, which I can now collapse. I have a menu ribbon across the top with icons specific to the Visual Service Scheduler. And then I have the main real estate here on the screen taken up by my Gantt chart. So you can see here there's a couple pieces on the screen. I have my order backlog shown on the right, which are my service orders and service order lines, not yet allocated. I have my resource groups and resources along the left-hand side. And you can see here for each one of these groups and resources, I have a capacity shown at the bottom. And I can see how much of that capacity is currently being used. Now, as I am scrolling across, you'll notice that I can adjust the timing. So I have predicated my current time defined, my time span, off of my working date, which is that black line. So you see I have -3 months, an ending date of 4 months. So I'm looking at a total time span of 7 months right now. And you can see as I take the mouse and drag across that time scale, I can actually adjust the resolution as well. Now, as I'm hovering over these service order lines and service orders, you notice that I get a tooltip that comes up providing information on those service lines. If I wanted to take a deeper look, I can certainly do a double click on any of these service orders or service order lines and be taken right in to that corresponding NAV card. Now, if I wanted to take one of my service order lines from my order backlog and allocate it out to a resource, it is a simple drag and drop like you've just seen. So I've now dragged that from my order backlog to the left onto Steve Johnson. So there in the white in the schedule, you can see Steve Johnson has the available time. So I've now dragged it out, expanded it out to the number of hours I want to see. I can see what the due date is here by this downward facing triangle. Now, if I wanted to not just allocate out to a specific resource, but let's say I already have an allocation made on the group level, you'll see that here under the electrician group. So I have an allocation of 12 hours, and what I can do is I can actually drag that from the electrician group right down to one of the underlying resources, namely Alan Jacobson. Alternatively, I could split out an allocation. So in this sense, I have an allocation for 12 hours that I've now split into 2 sets of 6, and I'm dragging that now from the electricians down into individual resources. And you can split at any level, whether it's on the group level or the resource level. Now there's further functionality here. So for example, if you wanted to configure filters inside the Visual Service Scheduler to get a more granular look at a given set of data, you can filter on specifically the resource or the service header level. So there are many filtering capabilities available. Alternatively, if you wanted to configure a given filter on your tooltip text, namely your text box or your bar labels, you can do that as well. Alright guys, well thanks for taking a quick look at the Visual Service Scheduler. If you're interested in more information, please feel free to check us out at www.netronic.com. Thank you guys.